The next Dragon Age game has been in development for a little more than 4 years now, and over these years, information about our next adventure in Thedas has been fairly sparse. But just the other day, Bioware decided to drop a bombshell out of nowhere as they finally revealed the official name for the 4th game. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. This is now the official title for the next chapter in Dragon Age, and in this video I'll proceed to tell you why you should be excited for it. How's it going, guys? Mr. Holton here, and what I want to do today is to sort of compile everything that we do know about Dragon Age Dreadwolf in order to give you an idea of what the next game could look like. So let's start with the juicy stuff right off the bat, the title reveal. Now at first it might seem that the title isn't really that big of a deal, but it's actually quite the opposite, as you'll soon learn from today's video. But hey, most of you who have played Dragon Age Inquisition and the subsequent Trespasser DLC would know that the next villain would be the Dreadwolf. Now I'm not gonna go into too much depth about who the Dreadwolf is, other than that he's a known powerful elven god, but who also has a rather complicated backstory. Oh, and he turns out to be the true identity of Solas, one of your team members in Dragon Age Inquisition.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
Now, while his goals haven't exactly been pinpointed yet, it's apparent that whatever he's planning to do will mean chaos, death and destruction for the inhabitants of Thedas. So it will be up to our new hero to stop him. And yes, Dragon Age Dreadwolf will feature a completely new protagonist, as is Dragon Age custom, because we never play as the same individual twice. As unfortunate as it is that I'll be missing my Inquisitor's sweet, sweet voice.
I don't know. He could go in that, what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to someone, then probably released.
I'm very much intrigued on seeing what kind of protagonist we'll be controlling in the next adventure. One reason to this is the future setting, which possibly could be a background for our new character. Now, while the setting hasn't been confirmed yet by Bioware, it was revealed in the book Bioware Stories and Secrets from 25 years of game development that the next adventure will mostly be set in Tevinter. And Tevinter, for anyone who's confused, is a massive empire nation that once stretched over the entire continent that Dragon Age is set in. What makes Tevinter so interesting though is the massive lore behind it. Now, while I won't be able to cover all of it in this video, all you need to know is that Tevinter is a nation mostly known for its noble mages and their tendency for having elven slaves. However, that's just part of the truth, as Tevinter has several groups of people who are not all like this, especially since the nation is so large. So we can expect to meet a bunch of different types of people in this new nation. Dorian Pavus, who joins your team mid-game in Dragon Age Inquisition, is one of the more notable individuals you encounter from Tevinter.
This dancing, politics and murder makes me a bit homesick.
That's something you'd like to do more often then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No? Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
Also, we don't have a map for the game just yet, but considering that it's 99% likely that it'll be set in Tevinter, it's probably going to be very, very big.
That's what she said!
Now, while we have an idea of where Dreadwolf will be set, we might also now have an idea of the main feel of the game. As we saw in the reveal trailer back at Gamescom 2020, we see a few shots of a sprawling city lit with neon colors, which is probably created through magic. Now, it's not confirmed that this city will be the main hub of the game, but I have a strong feeling that it will be. Look no further than the title reveal that we got. Some of you guys might have thought nothing of this, but looking at the general color scheme of this city together with the purple neon-like font that spells Dreadwolf, it seems that this location could partly be cyberpunk inspired. We also have a tiny stretch of synth music playing during the trailer, right here.
Hero.
Now saying that, a few of you are already facepalming because nothing says dark medieval fantasy more than a synth-inspired setting with sprawling neon lights, right? But I'm gonna stop you right there, because as much as this could seem strange for a medieval setting, this could actually turn out to be a really unique and interesting place to explore. Besides, something resembling a cyberpunk setting doesn't automatically equate it to Cyberpunk 2077. An electric boogaloo. It's simply a word that describes the atmosphere. And considering that Tevinter is a huge nation rife with magic users, it wouldn't surprise me that this massive city would be filled with magic inventions that's reminiscent of future technology. Of course, this looks to be only one setting, as we also see wide deserts and snowy mountainsides, which means that we'll probably get to do as much exploration in Dreadwolf as we did in Inquisition. Probably even more. Now, looking back at the behind the scenes at Bioware video, we see a bunch of concept art that reinforces what I've already said in this video, like the sprawling city and the different landscapes we'll get to explore. We also get some glimpses for possible future team members. Whoa there, that's one juice. Anyway, we don't really know much about these folks, but judging from the narrator in the trailer, we're definitely going to see Varric returning. And why wouldn't he? He's been our trusted dwarven friend for every game now. We also see the Dreadwolf himself, Solas, exuding some badass magical energy. Now I want to talk about something that I personally am really excited for, because we also see some glimpses of what the actual gameplay looks like. Here we see our hero clad in heavy plate armor, and saying that the graphics look crisp is an understatement. I mean, look at those shiny magical shields. God damn! Thankfully, it seems like Bioware has finally mastered the Frostbite engine, because Dragon Age has never looked this good. We also see some prototypes that's showing off some more fighting, and if there's one thing that I personally like seeing, it is the focus on the over-the-shoulder action. If you've played through the previous Dragon Age games, you'll know that these games have always used an overhead perspective, which has worked very well for gamers that enjoy strategizing. But this footage here seems to imply that Dragon Age Dreadwolf will be much more action-oriented. Just look at this, you can now effectively roll away from danger. Now this reminds me so much about one of my favorite games of all time. Some of you guessed it, that's right, God of War 2018. The movement and the over-the-shoulder perspective looks almost identical, and if there's one thing that I think worked tremendously well for Dragon Age Inquisition, was making it more action-oriented than previous Dragon Age games. Some old fans might not like this idea very much at all, but we also have to remember that Bioware needs to improve the next game not only for its older fans, but its younger and newer fans as well. The ability to pause mid-combat and strategize is definitely still going to be there, but it's really nice seeing Bioware evolving their combat systems. Now I'm not gonna lie here guys, the more I learn about Dragon Age Dreadwolf, the more hyped I'm getting. If Bioware gets this right and makes a game that's even better than Dragon Age Inquisition, I think this could very well be the game of the year in 2023. Oh, and as far as we know, trusted knower of gaming secrets, Jeff Grubb, has said that Bioware might be releasing Dragon Age Dreadwolf in the second half of 2023. So, if we're lucky, we might be experiencing the next chapter of Dragon Age in a little more than a year. But hey, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, have a great day guys. Mr. Olton, signing out.